Hello, Math Masterminds. Today we're going to be talking about translations. Translation means to slide a figure from one position to another. In a translation, every point of the object must be moved in the same direction and the same distance. Translation preserves orientation and congruency. What that means is the orientation of the figure stays the same. It does not rotate, nor does it flip. The figure maintains congruency because it does not enlarge or reduce. With translation, remember we're going to be adding, subtracting either to the x and or y values. That's the rule for translating. Add and or subtract. Let's take a look at a few examples. Here we have our original figure, which is in purple, and we're going to translate 6 units to the right. In order to write the rule of what just happened, I start with the original, which is represented by my x and y value. It changes to or moves to its new location, which is x plus 6, which means I've traveled 6 units to the right along the x-axis, but the y value remains the same because I did not travel up or down. This represents the rule or the algebraic representation. And keep in mind, translation preserves the orientation and congruence of a figure. It stayed the same direction. It did not rotate or flip, nor did it get bigger or smaller. Another example. Here we're going to translate 4 units to the right and 9 units down. Here we go. 4 units to the right, 9 units down. In doing so, we can write the rule, which we start with the original. We move to the new position, which is x plus 4, because we moved 4 units to the right, and y minus 9, because we moved 9 units down. Once again, preserves orientation and congruence. Final 2 examples. We have our original figure, and I just wanted to remind you, I know it's my original figure because I do not see the prime notations. So my purple triangle is the original, and I'm going to move it to its new location where I see the prime notations. So I'm going to move to the right, and now I'm going to move down. So to write that rule, I'm going to add to my x value and subtract from my y value. Final example, I'm taking the blue trapezoid, which is my original. I'm going to move it to its new location where I see the prime notations. This time I'm going to move the image to the left, and I'm going to move it down. To write my rule, I start with the original, x, y. The arrow represents the change, and I'm going to subtract 3 units from my x value because I went to the left, and subtract 6 units from my y value because I slid the figure down. Again, when working with translations, we're going to add or subtract to the x and y values. Translation preserves orientation and congruence. If you need any assistance while you're completing the activities for today, you can always press the help button to come see me during my available times. Hope you have a good one.